Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to Claudio Relsano TV. Wanted to show you around my house today. One of my favorite rooms in my house is my dining room, and as you can see I have a lot of bottles of wine here and a few non-bottles of wine which I'll go over, but I wanted to share that with you. I collect celebrity wine and just take you around to a few of them. This is Ray Boom Boom Mancini, the world champion boxer, Hall of Fame boxer. He has a great wine. It's a cab. Great wine. It's signed from Ray. Back in 2010, he gave me this. And then some of these guys are my friends, as I said, who have wineries, and they gave me some bottles. Greg Norman, the Hall of Fame golfer. And this was given to me by 1979 Super Bowl quarterback with the LA Rams, Vince Ferragamo. He has a great winery in California on his property close to his house. This is the award-winning Caressa J. He names all of his bottles, all of his wine, after relatives of his. And this, of course, is from the Andretti winery, Mario Andretti, who he doesn't have. It's not going to be in stores anymore. You can still buy the Andretti wine online. And again, you can buy the Ferragamo wine online as well. But these are all great wines. This is a Merlot. This is a 2006. And I think Vince's is a 2007. This is a label with a Rocky Marciano estate. It has the 49 number on there because that was how many wins Rocky had. And this is says Cantina Ripa Tiatina, okay? And again, with the Rocky Marciano logo on it, or his picture. Okay. This was given to me by Dick Vermeil. He has a great winery as well in Castoga, California. This was signed by Dick Vermeil, and it's called 34, which is when he won Super Bowl 34 when he was at the St. Louis Rams. And it's a red wine, 2008. I love this because the label will never go bad. Anyway, it's signed by Dick and also by Vince Papale, who played for Dick for the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, they made a movie about Vince Papale called Invincible, and both these guys have been on my show and are friends and are great people and a great wine, too. Now, this is the Mike Ditka wine. This is also a cab. This is a 2008, and the Vermeil wine's a 2008 as well. I never had this, but I'm not going to. I like to keep this because I like to collect it. But Mike Ditka has a wine. And then let's go up here. Jeff Gordon, race car driver, has a wine. This is, again, 2008. Must have been a good year for wine. Then we have Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank. He's a big-time wine connoisseur. This is a cab as well, 2013. This is a good one. And this is just a New York Yankee one right here. This is Francis Ford Coppola, who obviously of Godfather fame. He's a huge winemaker, and this is a 2008 again. He's got a ton of wines out that are very good. And the Yankee one obviously has a baseball logo on it. This is a Donald Trump one, Trump Estates. It's a red wine. I'm not sure 2008 again. And I don't know if they still have this estate winery or not. It's a pretty good collectible piece here. Then over here, this is Tom and Lois Denuno got me this for my birthday. This is a bourbon. Doesn't match with the rest of them, but it's a celebrity bourbon, which I'm going to add another few non-wine celebrity people. I'll tell you about that in a second. This is a Terry Bradshaw, and you can see the Super Bowls that he played in. So this is a really nice piece as well. Another quarterback, John Elway, has a big-time winery in California. This is a Chardonnay, 2019. So you can see quarterbacks, Vince Ferragamo, Terry Bradshaw, John Elway have they're into the liquor. And this is another Vince Ferragamo. This is the Anastella. This, I believe, was his grandmother. The Caressa J, that's named after his daughters, but all three of them. But this is his grandmother, Anastella. This is a 2016 Chardonnay. Arnold Palmer. Arnold was into everything. This is a 2009. Again, golfers, a lot of golfers have wineries. Again, Greg Norman, Ernie Els. I don't have an Ernie Els wine yet. And this is a Jack Nicklaus. Nick Kaplack gave me this. This is a 2009. Another cab. And these are all full. I won't drink these. Yeah, I've had some of them, which are great. Another golfer, Fred Couples. This is a 2009. This is a Chardonnay as well. Fred Couples, another Hall of Fame golfer. And Tommy Lasorda, the Hall of Fame manager. This is from his. It's a Chardonnay from his winery as well, and it's still going. They still have it. Unfortunately, Tommy passed, but they still have this going. The next thing I'm going to get is, I'm going to get a Dan Marino one called Passing Time, and I'm going to get the Andrea Bocelli, the opera singer, unbelievable singer. He has one. And I'm also going to get one of my favorite players, favorite business, and Mike Piazza has a vodka called True Vodka, and it's made in Italy, so I can't wait to get that. What else do we have? Over here, oh, this is the Nobilo. Now, Frank Nobilo, he is a golfer, and he has something to do with this, so he's a part of this wine. Now this was signed by Pio Caesar. This is a very famous, popular wine. It's 2010, and he signed this. This was given to me by Jim Bouchard, so thank you, Jim. Now this wine here is not a celebrity wine, but this is my wife's favorite. This is a Blackberry Mogan David, which is very good. It's a very good wine. You know, people like to say, you know, what wines pair with this food or with that food. For me, and I know all about that, but for me, what's the best wine with chicken? The wine that you like. The only thing that I like to keep pretty consistent is when I'm having pasta, which is a lot, I like to have a red wine with that. But other than that, as long as it tastes good, I don't care about the price. Who cares if it's $500 if it doesn't taste good? Who the hell cares? So I like something that tastes good. Now, being Italian, love fountains. In Italy, everywhere you go is a fountain. So I have to have a fountain here in my dining room. And now back here, my daughter, Ida, who's videotaping this, made this for me. It says, Tri Fontane, 3 fountains. There was a place in Italy that separates my parents, or my dad's from, in Falerna, in Calabria, where my mom is from, in Lucera, and there's 3 fountains. It's a very well-known place over there, and they have 3 fountains here which you can drink out of. So I asked my daughter to make this for me to honor that area. Hopefully I don't break them. But, yeah, I love this fountain very much. Sometimes I'll just come in here and read and just kind of relax a little bit, but it's always on when we're in here. Now, this is a Rocky Marciano whiskey that Ron Scala gave me. And this is a very nice piece here. And in the back, it has Rocky's record of 49-0 and all the fighters that he fought. And this is worth some money. This is empty, but if you can get one full, and I didn't drink it, but this is a nice piece. Now this is a liqueur. It's a Galliano that my mom, this is from 1970, probably 1975. The label is still pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to open this when my daughter graduates from college in a couple years. So this is a very tasty liqueur. This is called Millefiori. Okay, this is another Italian liqueur. Now, as you can see, there's a stick in it. But for years, this is, again, 1975, 1976. The label is pretty good, if I don't mess it up now. It's pretty good. But inside here, there was a rock sugar in here that was pretty solid for at least 40-some years. And I'd say just the past couple years it disintegrated. But this is a very nice piece as well. And this is a 1982 Suave Bowl. It's still full. And the label's in pretty good shape, 40 years old. But my parents bought this years ago, and I still have it. Over here is just, red wines. This is all red wine. This is all white wines. Another Francis Ford Coppola here. And then over here there's another Galliano. But my favorite is anything from Carlo Rossi. It's an old Italian wine, but I absolutely love this. Is a pink Moscato Sangria. But I love anything that Carlo Rossi makes. So that's my stuff over there. And over here, as I just like to play around, look at that, 2011 Burgundy Winery XVI. And who's that? That's me. That's pretty good there. And then there's a little map of Calabria where my mom and dad are from. Of course, is my mom's china set from years ago. She has tons of china, and I mean tons. But this particular set, I think, you could go to the Exxon station years ago, and for every $5, you get a dish. So I think my dad purposely went over and got a lot of dishes. But my mom has tons, but I prefer to put these up because I like the look. And there's some spoons that everywhere I've been, I got them for my daughter. Wherever I went, Rhode Island, Florida, wherever, Las Vegas. And I got those for my daughter, and that's a little dish that she made when she was a little girl. And this is my wife's china set, which she loves. This set's a beautiful set. So that's all hers. And what else? Here's just a variety of wines here. This is a Marcella. It's an Italian wine. It's all right. My mom liked it. I have it because I like the Italian colors, but it's okay. It's not bad. But I have a variety here. I have a peach. I have the Marcella. Just a bunch of different ones. Here's another one from Vince Ferragamo that he sent me. This is again the Caressa J award-winning wine. Go to Vince Ferragamo Winery.com. Vince is a great guy. Makes great wine, and it's a boutique. Not a huge one, but it's pretty good. And like I said, he does a great job of it. So that's it. Wanted to share that with you, and here's just some other wines. Capacity, right now I think I have about 105 bottles in here. Capacity would probably be maybe about 115, 116, something like that. And like I said, I'm going to get the Dan Marino one. I'm going to get the Andrea Bocelli wine as well. And then the vodka from Mike Piazza. And there's some other ones. One that I regret not getting, and I'm going to still see if I can get it, is the Tom Seaver. It's the GTS, George Thomas Seaver wine. And unfortunately, Tom Seaver, the Hall of Fame pitcher, passed away a couple of years ago. But I would really like to see if I can find that somewhere. But that's it. Again, here's some pictures here that I love. This is cork, cork openers, which I like. There's some cork every year. That's for New Year's. All the New Year's corks that we have, and this is some pictures and stuff like that. And again, just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully you enjoyed that. And that's it. And I'll show you some other rooms here at my house another time. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in to Claudio Relsano TV. Click, subscribe, like, whatever. Tell people about it. But again, thank you for your support. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.